Last played on Monday night in a blowout win against the LA Clippers. They have not played since, so Porziņģis had plenty of rest. And that line drive three.
That was deep.
He has now hit 849. But now Porziņģis is alone at the top. Vučević has to close out on him. That is a very deep three. Everything right by the Bulls finally. And Kristaps Porziņģis
has a much better balance offensively of passing and shooting.
Porziņģis tees up another. This one's good. Welcome back, KP.
They're fine taking fouls. It's just a very different team than what we saw a week and a half ago.
Porziņģis gets the Celtics on the board. It's a three more than 3 minutes in.
Cavaliers charge out. That transition break has been fantastic tonight.
Joe Mazzulla has gone to Drew Peterson here as Porziņģis fires a three and cashes in.
Well, that's a nice play by Garland. Got Mitchell right in the spot you wanted it. Ball rattled around the rim, just wouldn't stay down.
Porziņģis for three. 5 for 6, 3 for 4 from downtown. And all 5 starters have hit a bucket. Porziņģis has another. Maybe it's like different from a pale ale. Someone's going to text me the answer. Porziņģis right back at you. Tatum clears the rebound, his 7th tonight, but only 6 points for JT. Had 34 last night. Porziņģis for goal. Bane just 5 points, 2 for 8 shooting. Behind the back, Porziņģis. Back-to-back bombs for KP.
Right away. So that must be 11 of those for him in the paint.
Porziņģis for 3.
Joe Mazzulla what he thinks of the changes because, you know, there is a chance that the Celtics staff could still go to the bed.
Every possession's got to end with points for the Celtics. Drew Holiday remains on the bench. Peyton Pritchard is out there with the starters. Vučević switched on to Tatum. Porziņģis has to hoist, and that's good.
Brown has him for a double dribble.
Porziņģis.
Oh, man. He was there from the hash mark.
He only played 7 players for the bulk of the game for the last couple of minutes on Thursday. Porziņģis from about 28 feet. He hits that.
12 shot attempts in this game combined, 8 from behind the arc. And each team with 2 made threes. Porziņģis, his three is there. And then Maxey hits the deck. He's yelling at official Ray Acosta. Got to be careful not to get an early technical. 3 ball from Porziņģis. That's 2 for him from deep. He's made 39 now this year. He'd been playing overseas for the last 5 years and helped France to the silver medal at the Olympics. Porziņģis answers his 3rd free.
Porziņģis, he hits the 3. So the Rockets had a couple of possessions wanting to either tie it or regain the lead. They weren't able to do so. Pritchard back to Cornet, now to Porziņģis, straightaway 3. His 2nd, he's got 11 points now.
Couldn't score it. And Dort trying to chase Holiday. Porziņģis, hoist, and hits from deep.
It's a 3, and now Denver with a couple of threes in this game, taking a page out of the Celtics book. Porziņģis answers with a 3.
Doug Christie's got these guys playing great defense, 4th in the NBA in defensive rating in the last 5 games.
Yeah, they're doing a much better job of guarding their yard, and that's important. Oh, staying high. Doesn't matter what time zone he's on.
He's 23rd in fast break points, but you watch him, it feels like they play faster.
Yeah, but things are changing now.
There's Porziņģis.
KP is playing a little bit of a zone here. Interesting zone in the Celtics.
Doug Christie was calling something. See how it works. Not great to start.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
After that Memphis game, when he was upended while airborne and landed on his right buttocks. What? Gluteus maximus, sorry.
Yes, I do not doubt that one bit. And, you know, he's had
15 points on 13 shot attempts, both tied a season low for JT. Little cookies and cream action. Porziņģis catches out.
Line drive 3. And yet that's a tough shot on the baseline.
Porziņģis. That's That's good.
That's great pass timing by Pritchard.
Been all year, they might have a chance.
Yeah, this team is not the worst team in the Western Conference. Not when you watch them play.
Porziņģis for three.
He'll get lost on defense, help a little too much, or not stay connected to his man. That time, RJ made him pay for it.
Porziņģis a deep three, and he can do that. Step outside and knock down a three. Here's Tatum. Outside the three, Porziņģis back-to-back threes and a 12-3 run since a timeout by Joe Mazzulla. 7 minutes left, first half action. Porziņģis connects, and
That's just tough.
Raptors lead 57-53. Barnes with that bucket, and Porziņģis 4 of 5 now from three-point range and 16 points.
Tatum lost it, got it over to Porziņģis. His three is good. Remember, after the loss to Toronto the other night, 5-point Boston lead. Porziņģis, he got it.
I mean, the second quarter's belonged to Jason Tatum, but the first half getting the easy one off a nice find from Powell.
Carter up to 13.7 boards. White kicks it out. Porziņģis knocks it down. Kristaps Porziņģis 6 of 6 from the floor.
Second matchup of the year. Golden State won at TD Garden back on November 6th. Second and final meeting of the regular season, and Porziņģis opens up the scoring here this afternoon.
Get him up a little bit more. Let's shoot for 50.
Let him fly, and that's Joe Mazzulla's message as Brown drives, kicks it, nice catch. Porziņģis, and another three is good. Joe Mazzulla now in his third year. When there was some adversity, this team is playing 500 ball here the last 6 weeks as Porziņģis rings in another three. But
So he cans that, and here comes White. He has been shooting better the last 3 games. Porziņģis a triple. A 7-3 marksman. That's a pretty good thing to have. Davis is on Brown. Brown will position and lean in from 2-point range. And picked up by Jalen out to Porziņģis. A three, good.
You're in the playoffs. You don't have to play in the play-in tournament. That's teams 7 through 10. As Porziņģis drills a three.
He's another player that created shots for players on this roster.
Porziņģis from deep. That's good. Porziņģis with his second three ball. 8 points for him. And we were just kind of chatting during the commercial about, a dunk like that by Grimes, even in a blowout. Maybe that energizes your team.
That's why you start the Twin Towers.
Go ahead, Porziņģis. What a start for Boston.
That's what he does. Yeah, it's like the best offensive rebounding team since 2003. It's been that long.
Porziņģis another. Count it. There's no fouls in a war. You either win or you die, or something like that. Porziņģis back in the game. How about another? Porziņģis smoking hot. Very efficient typically, but he missed that layup. Holiday sets it up for KP. He gets off to a great start every night.
Automatic.
Third in the league in pace, 7th in fast break points. But that's the problem. Their defense is not good. Porziņģis over Vooch. Oh, yeah!
Let's go!
18 points in the win over Denver Monday, which was his most in over 3 calendar years. Remember, he had all those injury issues. Porziņģis again. Oh, wow! This is an exhibition for Porziņģis.
They're not guarding him. You would think.
Porziņģis a bomb. That's good.
I guess we can do that.
Getting his first action tonight. Tatum gives it up. Porziņģis tries again. Yes, sir! The unicorn is shooting flames tonight. You see the game leaders brought to you by Arbella Insurance. Here for New England sports fans. Here for good. Porziņģis again? Again!
That's it.
You mean the All-Star game format?
Yeah, like having the G League guys or first and second year guys.
They'll play hard. Here's Porziņģis. A long one falls. It's a matchup he likes. It's the big man. Give it up, KP. Oh, yes!
They're not a high assist team. Kind of an ISO team. That's too good a look. And there's a lot of green in this building, by the way. as they beat the 8 count. And they were fortunate to get the timeout call. Tatum creating space for Porziņģis.
Thing is, if you're Eve, you have to stay home.
He got a late pass under duress of shot clock and a tough situation in the playoff. He just kept making shots. It was incredible to watch.
Porziņģis, money. Derek White out to Porziņģis, doesn't need a lot of space, drills again.
Pressure the basketball. Come with multiple. Reach, slap, foul if you have to.
Porziņģis got a 3. Porziņģis.
Derek White, the thievery. White looking for the angle. Kick it. Brown. Fake on a 3. Porziņģis. Open. Book it. A triple.
Celtics have also, in addition to the 4 consecutive wins, have won 5 of 6. 7 of 9. 3. Porziņģis. Nice stroke from outside. Coming off the 19.
Under 4 minutes left. Third quarter.
Tatum. Porziņģis.
Coming the other way. No. Champagne bangs it off the window to no avail. Took a shot. Numbers the other way for Boston. And Porziņģis cashes in. Good effort twice on that possession from Barnes. Here's White setting up Porziņģis. He got it. A much-needed one for Boston. A scorer, and that was his role on his team to win. Then at UConn, Porziņģis buries the deep 3.
Brown and Grimes. Porziņģis a screen. Kristaps a 3.
Embiid with Porziņģis.
Oubre will watch Tatum. That means that Porziņģis is free. Got it.
But where did the assist come from?
To how they're going to proceed and try to finish off the next 27 games. Brown, Porziņģis, 1 to fire. 3.
Both these teams rank in the top 5 in terms of points per game. Pocket pass to Porziņģis on the pick and pop. That's a lethal combo, Tim. Right now, an assistant coach with the Celtics, he talked about that immediacy that they're playing with. Porziņģis from deep. Got it. They are locked in, folks.
Derek White thought about a 3. Topside of Porziņģis. Drew Holiday will drive it. Ball ends up in the hands of Porziņģis, and he tripled.
That's a signature Celtic 3 right there.
Holiday and Hardaway. Porziņģis lines it up, knocks it down.
30 minutes. Remember, it is a second of a back-to-back for the Celtics. First of a back-to-back for Brooklyn. Sherman, extra. Porziņģis all day to hit the 3.
Derek would argue that it didn't happen. He's got 2.
And I feel him. I argue constantly.
Utah early with a 5-point lead. Tatum, same spot. Porziņģis this time nails it.
And here's the problem. Horford and Porziņģis.
Been a 3-point blitz. There's a mid-range J by Tatum. Poked out, picked up by Holiday. Porziņģis deep. You give Boston second chance opportunities.
And that gets it back from Porziņģis. Numbers for the C's. Hauser somehow on balance for that shot. Here's Porziņģis, and that's good.
9 points so far. Inside they go. Cornette sprays it out. Porziņģis for 3. And he can do damage from there, too.
They did not expect it to play out this way, but he might find himself on the playoff roster. More on that later. It's complicated. Porziņģis for 3. 9-2 Boston.
But at the end of that, you've got 6'11" shooting over a 6'5" guard.
Again, wide open shooters for Boston. Porziņģis drills another 3-pointer.
Ryan Dunn on the offensive glass, much more active and confident. Nick Richards helping him clean it up.
Porziņģis cans another one. He's 3 for 3 from 3-point range.
Best 3-point percentage team in the NBA. So this is a really rare off night for them from the 3-point line.
Porziņģis with 26 points now, his 4th 3-pointer.
In Cleveland, they didn't have Evan Mobley, but they made Cleveland work for that win that they got. Porziņģis knocks in the 3. He is the key to this team.
13 of their last 14. Their only loss here in the month of March to Oklahoma City. Porziņģis tees up a 3 and puts it in.
Boston right now, they're really on a heater. They're playing well on both ends of the court.
Boston on the road, they're just simply some road warriors. They really band together, the best road team we have in this league, and that's saying a lot. When you can win on the road, as we see Porziņģis knock down the three, when you can win on the road at this high a clip, this high a level.
Derek White.
That's another one.
Yeah, Porziņģis places the three.
If you're the good, Porziņģis is too good. He's too good.
And, you know, those guys can beat anybody on any given night, but usually the twos aren't going to add up as much as the threes.
Porziņģis from his sweet spot for his first three tonight.
I like that play. It was supposed to be a rip screen for Porziņģis.
Pritchard out to Porziņģis. The pump and go. And history. 1,363 threes for the Celtics this year.
It is 9, equaling the biggest for the Knicks tonight over Boston. 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Porziņģis, it's a three. Lake Crow's McBride. Nice stroke there by Kristaps Porziņģis.
Minutes restriction. In his first game back, he played 34 minutes.
I know it.
What kind of minutes restriction is he on?
In the corner, it's a Kristaps Porziņģis three-point hit.
Hart guarding Porziņģis, who's more of a pick-and-pop type player anyways.
Boston 6 of 24 with three.
Got to
switch. Get their seventh right there, laced by Porziņģis. And here come the Celtics. Second best record Eastern Conference. Porziņģis open three. Book it. Timeout, New York.
They've played such a variety of lineups all season long. Jason Tatum told me that coach tells him all the time, every single day is a puzzle. How can you make the pieces fit together?
OG averaged 24 points. Bridges 20.
Wow!
Porziņģis is on
a heater.
He is on one. He can play in any system.
Tatum lost it. Shot clock down to 5. Porziņģis.
Oh! Okay.
How do you even begin to explain it? White will spin and feed Porziņģis for the lead.
Oh! A 35-footer.
That's some elite company right there.
Al Horford, 1 of 4 in NBA history. Kristaps Porziņģis will probably get there one day, and he makes a three here. Simple sugar, it would be good. Something easy to digest.
I just want to see you look miserable.
Love you, brother. It's Porziņģis.
Yes! There we go.
Jaylen Brown, who's had himself a busy week, finds Porziņģis. Beautiful feed, beautiful shot.
That's why I like Jaylen Brown in that playmaker role.
It's the Luka comparison.
Yeah.
Holiday hooks it out. Porziņģis over the top.
No, you really can.
Easy money. Bilal Coulibaly.
15-7 advantage for Washington. C's come back.